Hello friends, we are watching this video because we want to crack the prestigious civil services examination here, correct? Civil services. Now, do you remember the day when you just started or was just thinking कि मुझे ये एग्ज़ाम क्लियर करना है, मुझे आईएएस या आईपीएस और फॉर दैट मैटर आईएफएस या कुछ भी इन सर्विसेज में से मुझे कुछ सिलेक्ट करना है? what we started with, हमने शायद ज़रूर किसी से पूछा होगा जो एक्सपीरियंस होल्डर है, उन्होंने क्या राय दी होगी, बेसिक राय, बेटा छठी से 12वीं तक की एनसीईआरटी कर लेना, राइट? 6th to 12th एनसीईआरटी, कुछ बुक्स हैं समथिंग लाइक let's say for history it is Bipin Chandra or for polity लक्ष्मीकांत and such certain kind of books आप ये ज़रूर पढ़ लीजिएगा and do not forget to do newspapers, right? अब newspapers में we students try to go for either the Hindu or the Statesman or Indian Express. Few of us might go for Hindustan Times or the Times of India in Hindi, Hindustan, Bharat Times, or some regional newspapers. Now, if we just talk about newspapers here, अमूमन तौर पे हमें एक न्यूज़पेपर को कंप्लीट करने में तकरीबन 3 से 4 घंटे लगते हैं, राइट? You take at least 3 to 4 hours to read the whole newspaper. Well, the first thing is we need not read the whole newspaper. चलिए मान भी लिया आपने अच्छे से न्यूज़पेपर किया. How many of you feel really confident after reading the newspaper कि हम सब कुछ समझ गए हैं? Do you really feel like that? Let's take for example, अगर वहाँ पर कोई न्यूज़ आती है कि वोडाफोन डील जो अभी हुई रिसेंटली हज के साथ, दैट हैपेंड एट केमन आइलैंड्स. केमन आइलैंड्स. नाउ वेयर इज दिस केमन आइलैंड्स? आई डोंट नो. या फिर इंडिया की शिप्स जो हैं साउथ चाइना सी में चली गई हैं टू हैव सम ऑयल, और जहाँ पर अब चाइना विरोध कर रहा है. कुछ और न्यूज़ में है वो तो आई रिमेंबर नॉर्थ कोरिया वाज इन न्यूज़ रिसेंटली, उन्होंने कुछ सैटेलाइट लॉन्च की बात चल रही थी. डू यू नो वेयर इज नॉर्थ कोरिया ऑन द वर्ल्ड मैप? रियली? और फुकुशिमा फॉर दैट मैटर, अ ग्रेट डिजास्टर लास्ट ईयर. और माली वेयर coup that has happened, or Maldives for that matter again, Maldives. और कितने लोग ये जानते हैं कि यूएसए, कनाडा और मेक्सिको, where are they located? Are they same or they different? और यूएस डेट, rather यूरोपियन डेट क्राइसिस में फ्रांस, ग्रीस, स्पेन, इटली, इन सब की क्या भूमिका है एंड वेयर आर दे लोकेटेड? और जब इन सब की न्यूज़ आती है, हाउ मेनी ऑफ अस आर रियली एबल टू कैप्चर दैट? कितने लोगों के दिमाग में आता है? Slowly and gradually what happens is we just read the news and just try to forget it or just skip it, क्योंकि हमें कुछ पता ही नहीं है ये जगह है क्या, दिमाग में एक पिक्चर नहीं बनती है. एंड यू मस्ट बी रिमेम्बरिंग, हम कोई भी चीज़ अच्छे से याद जब ही कर सकते हैं जब हमने उसको देखा हो, सुना हो, या हमने उसके बारे में बात की हो. बाय जस्ट रीडिंग इट बहुत मुश्किल है. और अदरवाइज नॉट जस्ट न्यूज़पेपर्स इटसेल्फ, अगर हिस्ट्री पढ़नी है तो वहाँ पर भी आता है कि ब्रिटिशर्स ने बर्मा पर हमला किया था, या अफगान कैप्चर करने का सोचा था, या और कुछ कंट्रीज़ में गए थे, डच पीपल केम, और इटालियन और फ्रांसीसी, ये सब लोग आए, उन्होंने कुछ कंट्रीज़ पे हमला किया या कैप्चर किया. और फॉर पॉलिटिक्स फॉर दैट मैटर, अभी लोकायुक्त की बहुत अच्छे से बात चल रही थी, लोकायुक्त और लोकपाल, recently in a great news due to Mr. Annaji. Now, it started in Scandinavian countries, Sweden. Do you know where Sweden is? No, I don't know. कितने लोग जानते हैं? और forget about the world. Let's come to India itself. How many of you know where is Kargil? Very famous, right? 1999. और सियाचन, अभी कुछ दिन पहले यहाँ एक एवलांच हुआ है. और कुदनकुलम और Wheeler's Island और Bellary, the great famous Bellary gold, Bellary mines were there. Few politicians अभी वहाँ पर चक्कर काट रहे हैं कोर्ट्स के. So if you give, I just give you an idea or overview in each of the book, everywhere, if we are studying for or cracking the civil services examination, the first and the foremost thing that is required is to know where these places are on the map. इनके बिना चीज़ों को समझना बहुत मुश्किल है. So let's start with, or just take an example here, or rather just a test. Fukushima. It should be on your tips. Fukushima. Okay. Siachen. Kargil. I'm sorry, it's my pen is not working, I feel. Okay, right. Kargil or Cayman Islands or France, Greece, Italy, Spain or Mali. Like these are the places that we should know. या बहरीन, अभी कुछ रिसेंटली अभी यहाँ अरब स्प्रिंग की बातें चल रही थी, लीबिया अभी बातें चल रही थी. We should know where these places are, and yes, this is USA, Canada, Mexico. Now, need not worry about that, but yes, everything should be on your tips. There are a total of around 193 countries in this world, and we should be having an in-depth knowledge at least while we are thinking of IAS services examination, right? तभी आपको कम से कम न्यूज़पेपर तो तभी समझ आएगा. Without going further, we should have a basic knowledge, and we will be starting with Africa, the map of Africa first. I hope you all recognize this particular figure. It's the continent of Africa, this good shape, just looking like a gun or a hand pistol. ये shape एक ऐसी है Africa continent की. And how many of us do know Africa continent पे total countries कितने हैं? Any idea? Guesses? There are a total of 54 countries here. और यहाँ पर कौन कितना लोग जानते हैं कि वेयर इज साउथ अफ्रीका, द वेरी फेमस, यूजुअली यहाँ मैचेस होते हैं क्रिकेट के. साउथ अफ्रीका और इजिप्ट, द कंट्री और द लैंड ऑफ ममीज, और सोमालिया और लीबिया. अभी कुछ दिन पहले यहाँ बहुत कोहराम मचा था. एनी आइडिया? राइट? यस और नो? डो नॉट वरी अबाउट इट. Let me tell you what we'll be doing. But before going any further, as we are doing the mapping, what I require from your side is we should have at least 3 things with us, mandatory. One is your pencil, second is your paper, and third is your atlas. This is the most important part, right? If you don't have these things, please stop the video just here and arrange for them, right? Temporarily, if I say, if you don't have an atlas, have a paper और उस पे एक rough figure बना लीजिए, something like this, so that we can practice. But be careful, you should have these 3 things in your hand while doing this mapping thing. थोड़ा सा practice and you will be able to do it. You'll be able to remember all those 54 countries. Let me assure you that just after watching this video. Okay, so are you ready? Let us think for. Let's see this video. What do you see? There are certain blocks here. There are certain blocks. Each of them is a country. Then there are so many white patches here. Can you recognize these white patches? If I give them a number, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. These are great water bodies. Can you recognize them? Anyone? Okay, let's go one by one. This is my Mediterranean Sea. The second one is my Red Sea, red color for the Red Sea. Then what's number 3? You must be knowing that. This is Indian Ocean, and then this green color, this I grant for the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so this is 1 Mediterranean Sea, this is Red Sea, this third number is Indian Ocean, and then fourth number is my Atlantic Ocean. What we'll be going with? मैं किसी normal professor या history या geography के teacher की तरह बात नहीं करना चाहता. I understand it is very difficult to remember all these countries. Not easy, right? So we'll go with the strategy, a typical scientific approach. This is Mediterranean Sea, M-E-D-I-T, Mediterranean Sea. And if you, as you have the paper and the pen, do write along with me, and you can go for a pause, stop approach. Okay, pause the video, stop it, and then write whatever I am saying, and do remember and at least see the atlas. Do not forget to see the atlas, it is highly necessary. Okay, so let's start with, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, 4 and 5. Do you see anything common in between? These all countries touch the Mediterranean. Okay, these all 5 countries, they all touch the Mediterranean. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now what we will be doing, we call them as MATLE countries. M-A-T-E, I'm sorry, M-A-T-L-E, MATLE countries, M-A-T-L-E, MATLE countries. What does it mean? It simply means M as in Morocco, M-R-O-C-C-O, Algeria, Algeria, speak with me, so speak along with me, Tunisia, Tunisia, you must have heard these places, Libya, and then Egypt, right? Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt. Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, the small patch here, then for Libya, and then Egypt, the land of mummies. Okay, so these 5 countries along the border of, along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. I hope you will be able to remember this, right? MATLE countries, these 5. Now, going with this patch, Red Sea. Remember the Red Sea, Red Sea. Let me take a dark color, otherwise. Okay, this one would be better. Red Sea. 1, 2, 3. The small country, the small patch here. 4 and then 5. And remember, this 1 is this 5 again. The numbers are same. The 5 of MATLE is one of this red part, Red Sea's coast. Okay, we'll be going along with this. So let's do it like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, these are also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 here and 5 along this coast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, you all know, Egypt, right? Then the second one, a big country, all we can see here, this one, this is Sudan, Sudan. Then number 3 is Eritrea, Eritrea, I-E-R-I-T-R-E-A, Eritrea. And then 4 is Djibouti. Do remember the spellings here, be careful. Djibouti, D-J-I-B-O-U-T-I, Djibouti. And then number 5 is Somalia, S-O-M-A-L-I-A, Somalia. So this is my Egypt, second Sudan, third is Eritrea, fourth is Djibouti, and fifth is Somalia. I don't feel it would be difficult. And let me tell you, the Egypt again, land of mummies, usually यहाँ पर भी काफी कोहराम मचते रहते हैं. Number 2 Sudan, just last year इसका bifurcation हो गया and it was divided into another country, so it became Sudan, which was already which it already was, and this became south of Sudan, so South Sudan. So this is the most recent country of the world, the newest country, the newborn. Okay, so there are 2 countries now. Well, we are talking about the sea coast countries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Egypt, Sudan, which is bifurcated, Eritrea and Djibouti. We must remember, Eritrea and Djibouti were earlier part of a big country, this one. This was Ethiopia, but इनका अब झगड़ा हुआ और कुछ गड़बड़ हुई and they bifurcated from that land. Okay, so they left Ethiopia totally landlocked. अब Ethiopia के पास कोई भी sea का किनारा नहीं है. It's only the number 3 Eritrea and Djibouti which have the coast. Shatir Dimag. And then Somalia. Do you see the picture here? How does it look like? This is the country Somalia. Do you see it's looking like a horn? कितने लोगों ने गेंडा देखा है? हाहा, right? ये बिल्कुल उसके सींग के जैसा है. And that's what it has been given a name, the Horn of Africa. The Somalia is also called as the Horn of Africa. ओके और जितनी भी सी पायरेसी होती है, जितने पायरेट शिप्स होते हैं, आजकल काफ़ी ज़्यादा कोहराम मचा है इंडियन ओशन में. एंड फ्यू डेज बैक इफ़ यू रिमेंबर, इटालियन शिप ने डर के मारे कि हमारे ऊपर किसी पायरेट शिप ने हमला ना कर दिया हो, दे शॉट टू पीपल इन द इंडियन ओशन इटसेल्फ. दैट वो जो डर था वो सिर्फ इस लैंड की वजह से था कि कहीं इधर से वो पायरेट ना आए हों. सो सी दिस, इसका डर. सो दिस इज 1 2 3 4 5 Egypt, Sudan, Eritrea, Djibouti and Somalia. Now along the Indian Ocean coast. Okay, let us see what is happening here. So let us give it a number again. 1, let me take a darker color. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, these 5 countries are again on the coast of the Indian Ocean. See, the number is 5 again. So very easy for you. 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, let's just move a little bit downwards. So we should have a little bit more space. 1 2 3 4 5. Again, this number 1 is the number 5 of the last figure. Okay, so this we all know, it is Somalia. The other name of Somalia is yes, remember the Genda? Yes, the Horn of Africa. बिल्कुल horn के जैसा shape है. Somalia. This number 2. Okay. Before telling you what is number 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, uh, how many of us do know that boys do like girls? Are you a boy? Aha. Well, boys do like girls, and even Africa is just like a boy. Even they like girls. वो इतना ज़्यादा चाहते हैं कि उन्होंने अपनी कंट्रीज के नाम भी लड़कियों के नाम पे रख दिया. यकीन नहीं होता. लेट्स सी. तान्या, कान्या, कुछ ऐसे नाम सुने हैं आपने? तो जस्ट रिमेंबर विद दीज वर्ड्स. दिस इज कीन्या. ओके, दिस number 2 is Kenya. Remember, it just synonymous. Just try to compare it with the name of a girl. Kenya. Now number 3 is Tanya. Can you remember this? Tanya, right? Tanya. Just do it a little bit more. वो थोड़े डर गए कि यार ये बिल्कुल सेम टू सेम लड़कियों के नाम नहीं देंगे. So they just moved it as Tanzania. Tanzania. Okay. Tanzania. Let me just write it again. Tanzania. Kenya, Tanzania or Tanzania. This is what the way I used to remember them. So this is Tanzania. Then number 4. I don't know how many of you have read the CBSE. I remember when I was in class 10, pre 2003, there was a chapter जिसके अंदर एक लड़की को they were going for a refugee camp. That story was actually from Mozambique. If you had that chapter, I don't know, do you have that in English literature now? So this is Mozambique. This number 4 is Mozambique. How to remember this? Very difficult name. Mozambique. While going before, can you pronounce this word? P-I-C S-Q-U-E. Can you pronounce this word? How many of you say picturesque or picturesque? Anyone? Any correct pronunciation here? This is actually picturesque. Okay, so this is the same concept that goes here. This Q-U-E is always pronounced as K. So picturesque. Similarly, Mozambique or antique. You remember this, right? Antique. There's so many words in English where just like pronounced. So what we have to remember is this Mozambique. Okay. So now this is my Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, Mozambique, and now the most famous place. Everyone aspire to go there. गांधी जी भी अच्छे, गांधी जी को भी यहाँ जाना बहुत पसंद था. Guess is right. South Africa. So this is the land of diamonds or gold, South अफ्रीका। वर्ल्ड का सबसे ज़्यादा गोल्ड प्रोडक्शन और डायमंड प्रोडक्शन यहीं होता है। Okay, so this is the video. Moving further, before moving further, let us just have a revision. uh, we all must be remembering this one. Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, the small country. 4, a bigger country, Libya. 5th, Egypt, sharing the boundaries with the coast of Mediterranean as well as Red Sea. So this is Egypt again. This number 2 is Sudan, which is bifurcated now into South Sudan. Then Eritrea and Djibouti, इन्होंने इथोपिया से ज़मीन हथिया ली और उसको लैंडलॉक कर दिया. This 5 number, the bigger pirates, not the pirate of the Caribbean but pirate of the Somalia. And then Kenya, Tanzania, Mozambique, and then South Africa. I hope this would be easier for you to remember. And out of 54, we have done somewhere around 54 minus 5 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, so these are the countries that we have remembered. We'll see you in the next video and just practice this. Okay, have a good day ahead.